Hello! Today I wanted to go over with you how to create these little hedgehog fidget toys. Very simple and easy to make. They work up pretty quickly also. I've made several of them so far for my markets. To make them, the supplies that we need is, for one, to make the nose is a 10mm safety eye. You'll need one of those for each. Then for the eyes, we're using two 6mm safety eyes. I do recommend a darning needle for your project. You don't need one. It's possible to use without, but personally, I find it's much easier to use with the darning needle. For mine, I'm making mine glow in the dark, so I'll be using these glow in the dark 6mm by 9mm pony beads. To make one of these, you will need a total of 44 beads. First, string them onto your yarn, and for our yarn, I'm just using a number 4 weight acrylic yarn for this project. String your beads in whichever pattern that you want for them. You can use just completely random, like I did with this one, or create an actual pattern of different colors, however you wish. I've gone with multiples of 4 for this one. We'll also need a pair of scissors for completing this. We'll need some polyfill. And to complete this, I am using a 3.5mm crochet hook. To begin, first string your beads onto your yarn. And then we're going to make a magic ring. So hold your yarn between your two fingers, come across, and then into the front, lay it towards the back. Take your crochet hook, go between your two fingers, pull up a loop, and secure it with a chain. Now into the magic ring, we're going to put 6 single crochets. And then once you are done with your 6, pull the tail end of your magic ring in order to close. And there you have your first row. Now for this project, we're going to be working in the round, so that means we're not doing a slip stitch or a chain 1 at the beginning of each round. Now for round 2, we're going to put 1 single crochet into each of those single crochets from the first row, and I'll be taking my tail end and working it in, going around. And there's for round 2. Because it does, at least for me, always kind of pop that one side I want facing out towards the inside, I go ahead and reverse it. For round 3, continuing in the round, into your next stitch, or the first stitch of the round, we're going to put 2 single crochets into that first stitch. And then 1 single crochet into your next stitch. And then we're going to repeat that 2 more times. 2 single crochets into your first stitch, 1 single crochet into your next stitch. So round 3 will have 9 stitches. And there we are for round 3. Now from here I just pull up a loop so I can remove my hook. I'm going to take my 10mm safety eye and insert it right into the center of that magic ring where we put our 6 single crochets into. Add the backing onto it. And this turns into our nose for our little fidget hedgehog. For round 4, we'll put 2 single crochets into our first stitch, 1 single crochet into your next 2 stitches, and we're going to repeat this 2 more times. 2 single crochets into your first stitch, 1 single crochet into your next 2 stitches. In this round we'll end up having a total of 12 stitches total. And there we are for round 4. For round 6, we're going to put 2 single crochets into our first stitch, 1 single crochet into your next 3 stitches, and we're going to repeat this 2 more times. 2 single crochets into your first stitch, 1 single crochet into your next 3 stitches. In this round we'll end up having a total of 15 stitches. And here we are for the round 15, or I'm sorry, for the end of round 6. For round 7, we're going to put 2 single crochets into our first stitch, 1 single crochet into your next 4 stitches, and we're going to repeat this 2 more times. 2 single crochets into your first stitch, 1 single crochet into your next 4. In this round we'll have a total of 18 stitches made. For round 8, we're going to put 2 single crochets into our first stitch, 1 single crochet into your next 5 stitches, and we're going to repeat 2 more times. 2 single crochets into your first stitch, 1 single crochet into your next 5 stitches. In this round we'll have a total of 21 stitches. For round 9, we're going to put 2 single crochets into your first stitch, 1 single crochet into your next 6 stitches, and we're going to repeat this 2 more times. 1 single crochet into your first stitch, or 2 single crochets into your first stitch, 1 single crochet into your next 6 stitches. In this round we'll have a total of 24 stitches made. And there we are for the end of round 9. Now for round 10, we're going to start adding our beads. So going into our stitches, into our first 3 stitches, we're going to single crochet once. So 3 single crochets. And then we're going to do what I'm calling just a beaded single crochet. So you bring up 1 bead, push it over, pretty much right up against your previous stitch, and then kind of push it down, go into your next stitch, pull up your loop, yarn over and pull through your loop. So you have a single crochet with a beaded added on, and then single crochet into your next stitch. You're going to bring 1 more bead over and do another beaded single crochet, and then single crochet into your next. Now into our next stitch, we're going to work into that front loop only, not the back loop, and we're going to put a half double crochet and then 2 double crochets into that same front loop. And then 1 more half double crochet. And what this is doing is forming your ear. Then into our next stitch, working in both loops again, we're going to do a single crochet, bring up a bead, we'll do a beaded single crochet. Once again, push that bead all the way up against that last stitch, go into your next stitch and complete your single crochet. Then single crochet into your next stitch, do another beaded single crochet. So all the way over. See if I can get this a little better view for you. Into your next stitch, do your single crochet, and then single crochet into the next. Do another beaded single crochet, and then single crochet into the next. And just as the following, we had 2 beads added, your ear, 3 beads, and then a single crochet. Now we're going to do again into the front loop only of this stitch. We're going to do a half double crochet, and then 2 double crochets, and then a half double crochet, and then single crochet into your next stitch, and then into our next is a beaded single crochet, and then single crochet into the next, a beaded single crochet, and then single crochet once into your next 4 stitches. And there we are. That is the end of round 10. For round 11, we're going to single crochet into our next 7 stitches. Now here we can see here's the next ones are the 4 stitches we made for the ear. We're going to go behind that and into that back loop of that stitch where we put the ear in. We're going to single crochet into there, and then coming back to the front, we're going to go into that next, skipping over the half double, 2 double, and the half double, and single crochet into that next single crochet stitch from the previous row. And then we're going to want to continue doing this. So after that back loop, we want to do 7 single crochets. Now we're at the ear again. Once again, go into that back loop and put a single crochet there. Skip over the half 2 doubles and the other half double crochet. We're going to single crochet into that next single crochet stitch. And from here we want to single crochet into your next 7 stitches, so 8 single crochets after that back loop. And there we are for round 11. For round 12, we're going to single crochet into your next 4 stitches. And then we'll do a beaded single crochet into your next. And then a single crochet, a beaded single crochet, a single crochet, beaded single crochet, 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 a single crochet, a beaded single crochet, a single crochet, a beaded single crochet, a single crochet, and then a beaded single crochet. Now, because I've noticed this can get a little confusing, you'll want to check and count your number of beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 beads onto there. And then to finish off the row, this round, we're going to single crochet once into your next 3 stitches. And there we are for round 12. For round 13, we're going to single crochet once into your next 24 stitches. And there we are for round 13. Now, this is the point where I like to go ahead and add the eyes. So with our 6mm safety eyes, I'm looking right here at the ear, and this stitch, pretty much right below the ear, insert one of my safety eyes. Then find that about same stitch right at the other ear and insert. Now for me to find that perfect little sweet stitch, it took a couple of tries, but whenever you're placing them in, I like to place the eyes in based off of your work to make sure that they look just right before adding our backings. So there we are for our eyes and the end of round 13. For round 14, we're going to single crochet once into your next 3 stitches. And then we're going to do our beaded single crochets. Now this row is going to end up having a total of 9 beaded single crochets. So if it's any help, I do find it's a little bit of help for me to putting 9 beads up close. And a reminder, you put 1 beaded single crochet and then a single crochet afterwards, and repeat until you have all 9 beads attached. So beaded single crochet followed by a single crochet. And then you can go ahead and recount. 1, 2, 3. And then after you add your last beaded single crochet, and then if you did, then you want to put 4 single crochets or 1 single crochet into your next 4 stitches. And if you did the single crochet after the beaded single crochet, then only add 3. And here we are. This is the end of row 14. For row 15, we're going to single crochet once into your next 24 stitches. And there we are for the end of row 15. Row 16 is a repeat of row 12. So we're going to single crochet once into your next 4 stitches. And then we're going to do our beads. So a beaded single crochet, and then single crochet in between, a beaded single crochet in between, beaded single crochet in between. And we're going to keep doing this until we have a total of 9 beads added in this round. And after you get your 9th bead added, we're going to do 1 single crochet into our next 3 stitches. And there we are with the end of row 16. Row 17, we're going to single crochet once into your next 24 stitches. And there we are for the end of row 17. Now row 18 is where we start doing our decreases. So this one gets a little more confusing. We're going to decrease, single crochet decrease into your first stitch, and then single crochet into your next stitch. Then our next stitch here is going to be a beaded single crochet. And then into our next stitches, we're going to decrease. Then we'll do a beaded single crochet. And then single crochet into your next stitch. Now here we're going to do a beaded single crochet decrease. We're just kind of like with a regular beaded single crochet, and push that bead all the way over up against your last stitch, and then go into your next stitch, pull up a loop, next stitch, pull up a loop. So you have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and that is your beaded single crochet decrease. And then single crochet into your next stitch, beaded single crochet into your next. Then we'll do a decrease, and then a beaded single crochet, single crochet into your next stitch. Then here we're going to do another beaded single crochet decrease. So we have our bead on, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, single crochet into your next stitch, and then one more beaded single crochet, and then decrease, and then single crochet into your next 2 stitches. And there we are for the end of round 18. Now, essentially how this works is you're doing your decrease and then single crochet 2. And we started off with a decrease, a single crochet, and then a beaded single crochet, and alternating each stitch going around. This round, as a check, has a total of 7 beads added into round 18, and it has a total of 18 stitches. For round 19, we're going to do a decrease and then single crochet into your next stitch. And we're going to repeat this 5 more times. Decrease, single crochet into your next stitch. This round will end up having a total of 12 stitches. And here we are for the end of row 19. Now from here, we're going to take our polyfill and start stuffing. I like to use a small amount at first, just to try and stuff that into the face of our hedgehog. Try and get it to form a little bit better. Right, now that that's done and stuffed, reinsert my hook and pull my yarn down. Now for our last row, we're going to do a total of 6 decreases, but with alternating beaded decrease. We're going to do a decrease in our first, and then a beaded single crochet decrease into our second, and then a regular decrease, and then a beaded decrease, a plain single crochet decrease, a beaded single crochet decrease. And then from here, we can go ahead and cut our yarn. Now, just for anyone who's questioning, I do link all of the materials used in the video description box below. And I also will have a PDF version of the pattern available for anyone who wishes to support the channel and purchase one. And then from here, to close it up, I use my darning needle, and I like to work into those front loops of all 6 stitches, just giving one little loop through each. Pull tight to close. Then go ahead and weave in the end. And there we are. We have our glow-in-the-dark beaded fidget hedgehog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a little thumbs up, like, or if you didn't like it, a little thumbs down. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you have yet to subscribe, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button with that bell notification next to it so you can get a heads up every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.